Transition. Inside from Hardaway to Harris for the game's first field goal. You don't see OKC turn it over much.
And that's exactly how...
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander being guarded by Harris. Got the bucket to go with the left.
Man, that burst right there.
Holmgren with a show and go. Blows by Duren for the punch. SGA. Thunder in transition. The lob, the punch, the finish, the timeout for Detroit. Since his comeback from that blood clotting issue. Holmgren trying to turn the corner against Duren. Does, and one! Chet
against Lou Dort in the middle of the floor. There's going to be some empty trips. He's just too tough to get around and contest everything.
Hardaway Jr. laces that three. Game road trip for Detroit. Alexander on the cross and tween. Float game is pure. Got that to go over Schroeder. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson on the probe. Uses that Nash dribble. Out to Hardaway Jr. That's his second consecutive three ball. Here's Holmgren on the break on the handle. A cutting Wallace with the layup. This team moves so...
It's going to be the biggest part probably of what happens here tonight. And Detroit hasn't been great with it here early.
Williams, master of the mid-range.
Just now, as he's just checked into the game.
Got to get those jacks up. Meanwhile, Kendrick Williams with the punch. The lead, Williams working on Fontecchio. Jones with the show and go. Wonderful patience by OKC.
And you could see Jalen Duren was coming up to try to offer some pressure, but SGA went the other direction.
Beasley a little bit too strong. Gilgeous-Alexander makes the call. Post-game news conference. Williams, it'll count. And Duren with the rebound. That's the end of the first 12 minutes. The Thunder, led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's 15 points, 2 dimes, and 2 blocks on defense, lead the way.
Penetration to the paint, again, layups. So we just got to show a little bit more resistance out there.
They also turn you over a little bit. That's kind of their bread and butter. What do you got to do?
Gives it to J-Dub. He is one of the most prolific mid-range scorers we have in the league. That's
why more teams haven't tried that. Very few teams have that double big lineup behind them with Allen and Mobley to protect the rim when he goes zone.
We've seen a little in Washington. Williams turns the corner, an easy lefty lay.
He's one of coming off dribble handoffs. Tight, turning quickly, getting downhill.
Harris got it back at the other end. Understaffed, hanging tough tonight. Playing without their best player, Cade Cunningham. Wallace with the same foot, same hand lay.
Paint.
Wow. Bias Harris. A little. Hardaway stayed right with him. 7 on the shot clock. Look at the good denied defense by the Pistons, but they give up the shot to Hartenstein. From Salt Lake City to coach with the Jazz. Joe Ingles' family was integral in hooking up Scott Morrison's family with a supportive community. And little second side action by Williams, piercing the paint for the punch. He's got 11 in the ball game. Schroeder with the drive, missed it. Reed with the board, reversed it home. Wow, beat ball Paul with 5.
Ladies down all the way through the finals.
Think they hit 70 wins?
They got to run the streak the rest of the way to do that.
If they keep shooting like... Gilgeous-Alexander got into the paint through the contact. Boy, what a finisher. Green still trying to buy one. Back out to Harris. Hardaway Jr. knocks it down. Man, he has been on fire.
Has been flat. He took his time on that. Got the proper arc on it.
Gilgeous-Alexander got Beasley on his hit, but missed. Pistons can get it down to 4. A little defensive stance against Schroeder. Got through the paint, and Schroeder lays it home. And it's down to a 4-point
going away easily. They're going to fight you.
On the cross, SGA fades away, rims out, tipped up and in by Dort at the buzzer. By rule, they will review it because the ball went through the basket as the buzzer sounded.
Jonesy legs. I spoke to Mark Dacknell, the head coach of the Thunder, coming out of the tunnel here at the half. And I asked him, as you see Jalen Williams.
Great hands defensively, knocks it away to Wallace. And Wallace converts with a classy spin.
Third quarter stunt court.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a step back three. Man, he's been shooting it at a torrid clip. Back out to J-Dub. Inside to Chet. Over Duran. Got it.
A nice job by Chet Holmgren, able to catch. Most of their roster has been of late from the three-point line.
Beasley on the drive. He's had a tough night shooting at that two. Falls. But that one is Holmgren. That counts for two sometimes. Man, he got put in the weight room by Hardaway Jr.
Yeah, look.
Holmgren inside. Back at Hardaway Jr. in a sweet finger roll. Boy, you talked about, especially tonight. He's got 18. Beasley got it back from Duran. And Malik, the three-point shooting freak, will convoke the layup inside. Got it back. Duran got the block. Back out to J-Dub on the drive. Got it and one. We're on three. Good closeout by Williams. Schroeder pulls. Got it. And the lead is down to 11 with just under 4 minutes to go in the Waters trying to guard his former teammate SGA. Got to his spot and catches out. Checks in. Couple jabs. Joe putting his chest on him, staying right in front, and they get the stop. Boy, that's a snapshot of the way this team is so connected defensively, Tim.
And even Isaiah Joe, like, they don't have guys you sacrifice defense for to play him. He's going to do this to you.
Dime there by Hartenstein. Through his legs on the DHO, and there's Thompson with another block. His third one of the ball game. But his team down by 16 after 36 minutes. Gilgeous-Alexander leading the way with 20.
AC has used their overall team speed and the way they flood to the lane against them to get perimeter looks.
Well, you talked about making three-point shots. There's one three, a little bit strong. Duran corrals the rebound and the putback. And the lead is down to 10. Duran now with 11 points.
He doesn't worry about runs with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the bench by the other team. Because he has a lot of answers. Nice drive there by Casey Watley.
On the edges against Holmgren. Holmgren trying to walk him down. Got to the rim and laid it in with the left. Alexander. Fontecchio got pushed off a little bit. Dort for three. Finally! 15 and 5 blocks in a Mavericks win. That's going to be a great atmosphere.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind being in the building for that one.
Beasley connecting on another three. In by who else but Thompson. He's everywhere.
He's so explosive off the ground. Beasley misses that float.
And sails right now.
Yeah, that sequence really, I thought, was the defining sequence of the game for Detroit.
Yep.
It's just been an onslaught. Applying pressure and eventually crack the code, and they've been able to do it here over the last couple of minutes.
And Thompson tried to punch it over Holmgren. Hung on to the rim. Dennis got a short fuse. He's that guy, you don't want to hit his car door when you open your car door.